Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note about my readings, they are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're sun, moon or rising sign Leo, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. If you are new subby to the channel, please, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, we have the Temperance card, right? So what is it that you are bringing into balance, focus and alignment? This is a week where you are likely to be very focused on bringing things together. In a lot of ways, I feel like a lot of you are reaching a deadline. So it's like you can see the end, right? You can see the final line, you can see the finish line in the distance. And it's like now you're finally starting to pull the right pieces together. Like all the pieces of the puzzle are slowly but surely coming together and you can see what the finished piece is going to look like. However, there does seem to be a little bit of a fly in the soup, as they say, or a fly in the ointment. I don't know, I never know which one. Fly in the soup sounds better to me. The reason I say this is because the Temperance card suggests that you may very well be pulled into something this week that has nothing to do with you, whether this is family drama, whether it is friend drama, like whatever it is. This could be this week you may find that somebody draws you into something and it's like, you know what, I really don't have time for this. I genuinely don't, because there's so much other stuff going on. And then finally, the last thing about this, it is a card of healing, which suggests that either yourself or somebody in your vicinity is going to need healing of some kind. So just be there for your people, all right? For your actions and options this week, you have the World card. This is amazing because in a lot of ways, this is you taking a giant step forward or a giant step upwards. Remember, this card is always about not windfalls. This card is about a change in status of some sort. So this sees you really making a big move forward or an elevation of some kind, which is fantastic. The other thing with the World card, it can literally represent communities or people that you are connected to. And because it comes up here with the Temperance card, this suggests to me that this week you are very likely to be connecting with somebody or connecting with a group of somebodies that will end up becoming very important to you at a later date. For some of you, this might be aligning with a big organization, especially if you've got like your own business or something. This could also be that you are changing your residence, and we know that this is coming up for you Leos this year, in some way, shape or form. So just be aware of that. And then because it is a card of your choices and your actions this month, the World card sees you choosing to get ahead, right? This is where you're saying to yourself, I am dedicating my time and my energy to myself now. And I actually think this is a good thing, right? This is about what do I need from life? What do I want to bring into my sphere of existence? And more importantly, who is it that's going to help me? Who is it that I need to align with to get there? For your communications and conversations, you've got the Three of Cups. It's so nice to bring you guys some good news finally, right? So the Three of Cups in communications, this is fun and laughter and vibrancy. It looks like there may even be a few drinky poos in the mix this week, right? Why do I say that? You got the Temperance card, which has got the two cups on it. You've got the Three of Cups, which is get-togethers, reunions, seeing people that you care about, seeing people that you love, maybe not necessarily hugging just yet, but it will come. I mean, I have to say, this is one of the things about the pandemic that's really hit me quite hard. I'm naturally just a very touchy-feely person, not like, out, in a pervy way or anything like that, but that's just me. Like when I see people that are, that are friends or whatever, I hug them, or I'll kiss them. That's just who I am. And I found that part of this whole situation very, very challenging. So it will be nice when, we can get back to that. I'm just going to be randomly walking up to people and hugging them in the street because I can. Right? Three of Cups here though, especially with the Temperance card, this could be get-togethers, it could be, you know, the booze and the wine flowing. One thing that you do need to be aware of, the Temperance card can also represent somebody that's on the wagon. So if there is a get-together of sorts and you know somebody that is going to be there that has maybe issues with drinking or, you know, substances, maybe it would be, you know, the nice thing for you to defer to the virgin cocktail with them. Show a sense of solidarity for that person, you know, like you can still have fun, maybe you just don't have to drink. That's just one way that this could show up. Another way that this could show up as well though, because it is the Three of Cups, right? This is either a reunion with a colleague, maybe somebody that you studied with, or a reunion with an old, what's the word? Institution that you may have been attached to at one point or another, or an old work colleague. So for those of you that work for somebody else, this is great news. This is a week where it's much easier, much lighter. I mean, the fact that the sun is in Aries and it's exalted there, that's, you know, your ruler is in Aries at the moment and he's very happy there. He does good work there. You know, I think this is going to be easier for you guys. I actually feel like as well, this could be some sort of recognition. So something that you've done, something that you've worked really hard on, could really start to, you know, this could be where you get the accolade, or at least a little bit of a nudge, wink, wink to say well done. For those of you that work for yourselves, business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, this is really nice. This could be the return of old clients, old work of some sort, maybe even an old contract comes back. You could be hearing from somebody that is, again, maybe a bigger institution than you are, that says, look, you know what, would really like to work with you, or would really like to partner with you. So I really like this. And then for your, those of you that are not working or retired, those of you that are retired or not working for any reason, what is really great about this is it's just an easier week. There's more fun, there's more enjoyment. I'm seeing a lot of you do something that looks kind of like yoga as well. So if that's your thing, go for it. For your money and materials, you have the Three of Pentacles, right? So we've got 2 3s here. 2 3s, when they come up together, are literally a calming influence. Technically, there's 3 3s here as well, because the World card is 21, 2 and 1 gives you 3. So we've got that 3 energy. Now, interestingly enough, 3 3s in the tarot literally represents a small success. So be aware of that, which is really great. When it comes to your finances, as specifically, and your money, this week, money looks good. Money looks like it's very good. There's a leap forward or a jump forward when it comes to the finances. You are going to have to work for it. It's not going to be a windfall. It's not going to be, you know, money just dropping into your lap. There is something that you're going to have to do to make this money, but it's going to be easy to you because it's from a skill that you already have, which is great. For your physical health and vitality, this would likely be your skeleton, your bones and your teeth. Look after these aspects of yourself this week. That's going to be really important. And then for your, oh, come on, brain. Home and environment, it looks like you're giving a lot of time over to study, reflection and peace this week. So the 2 3s together represents a really calming influence, which suggests that the home life, for the first time in a while, and I think we can all agree that we'll be happy to see this, you know, the home life looks like it's going to be relatively easy, quiet, calm, and this is going to be a week where you can give yourself over to study, reflection and peace, and more importantly, where there's going to be more than a few you know, happy moments as well, which is great. For your love and relations, you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is beautiful. I love it, I love it, I love it. So for those of you that are single, this could be reconnection energy. All right, so this is something that you want to be aware of. Like, maybe this is an ex gets in touch, maybe you and your partner, maybe you and a previous partner are reconnecting or rekindling something. There's definitely a chance for reunions with friends that you haven't seen, or colleagues that you maybe worked with at one time as well, which is great. But yeah, for those of you that are single, this is a reconnection kind of energy. And you know, very often, you know me, Raf just gives it to you straight, and I just tell you, you know what, if there's no point in reconnecting. But this could be the exception to the rule. I really, really like this. And also through your friends, your family, and your social connections, your interpersonal connections. This week, this has something to do with your money. That is where you are able to generate more money. Something that somebody suggests to you is going to help your earning potential. So pay attention. For those of you that are partnered or in relationships, it does look like you are looking at the home, you're looking at the dwelling. This is about you starting to think real long term. Where do we go from here? Are we moving in together? You know, I mean, if you're married, you're already living together, unless, you know, one of you's been traveling the world and you're in quarantine. Other than that, you would be living together. That would be weird, right? But all jokes aside, the feeling that I get from this is you looking at the home. Where are we going next? Does where we are support what we want to do? But the collective pot of money looks great. I mean, all in all, for the Leos, not a bad week at all. Let's have a look at your Human Design Oracle card and see what comes up for your lunar full moon message. And this week we get abundance. Look at that, the gate 55, and this represents the kind of abundance that comes as a blessing from the universe. So this is, I mean, there's a real chance here to get ahead, and in a lot of ways the Temperance card represents an angel, especially on the Rider-Waite deck. And in a lot of ways, what I find really interesting about this, so this is the gate 55 and it's about abundance, but this is the kind of universal blessings that come from outside. All right, so this is, just pay attention this week. What a beautiful card. Yeah, so chuffed, so chuffed. It's nice to give us, the Leos, some good news finally. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I will see you soon. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up.